Lady and the Rainbow. Thomas has friends on his branch line, friends at Knapford Harbor, and friends at the farm. All of the engines are Thomas's friends, and so are all the children. One night, there was a summer storm on the island. Sir Topham came to Farquhar's sheds. He looked very serious. "A strong wind has blown down the telephone lines," he said. "Lady, you must take the engineers to fix the telephone lines, or it will cause confusion and delay," he boomed. "Yes, sir," said Lady, and she puffed away. Lady arrived in Knapford Harbor. The telephone engineers boarded Destiny, Melody, and Symphony. Then Lady noticed something in the sky. Lady thought it was the most beautiful thing she had ever seen. "Look at all those colors, Daisy," gasped Lady. "Red and blue and yellow and green." "That's a rainbow," wailed Daisy wisely. "An old story says you'll find something magical at the end of the rainbow." "Something magical, like the magic railroad," gasped Lady. "That sounds wonderful. I must find the end of the rainbow right away." And she wished away as fast as she could. Lady had to stop at the junction. The rainbow was overhead. Percy was already waiting. "Hello, Lady," Percy tooted cheerfully. "Sorry," Lady puffed. "No time to talk. I have to find the end of the rainbow." And she chuffed quickly away. Lady puffed up Dry Hill. The end of the rainbow was just over the top. But when Lady reached the top, the end of the rainbow had moved. "Father," said Lady. Lady had to let some engineers off at the bridge. She could see the rainbow up ahead. Children on the bridge waved at Lady and called hello. Lady just chuffed away. "Sorry, no time to talk," she puffed. "I have to find the end of the rainbow." Lady took the telephone engineers all across the island, over the hills and through the valleys. All the time she was looking forward to the end of the rainbow. "Must find the end, must find the end," she puffed. When Lady passed Julie, Julie asked her for some help. "Sorry," cried Lady. "I don't have time to stop. I'm looking for the end of the rainbow." But the end of the rainbow was always just around the corner. Finally, Lady passed Toby. "Slow down, Lady," Toby cried. "There's something ahead of the tracks." But Lady wasn't listening. She was sure the end of the rainbow was just around the corner. But then there was trouble. Lady hit the telegraph pole, and they all came off the tracks. Luckily, no one was hurt. "Cinders and ashes!" Lady cried. Lady was stuck. Lily couldn't phone for help. The telephone lines were still working. Then Lady spotted Thomas far away. "Help!" cried Lady. "Thomas, help!" And she whistled as loud as she could. Lady watched sadly as Thomas puffed away. "Thomas isn't talking to me because I didn't have time to talk to him," thought Lady. "I was too busy chasing the end of the rainbow." Lady knew it was her fault. But Thomas had heard Lady's whistle. He knew Lady was in trouble, and he was hurrying to get help. "Lady's in trouble," Thomas called, and he told Diesel 10 what had happened. Diesel 10 set off right away. Diesel 10 found Lady in no time at all. Soon, he had them all back on the tracks. "Thank you for rescuing us, Diesel 10, said Lady. Diesel 10 told Lady how the message had been passed on. "Thomas has helped rescue you," he said. Lady was very happy indeed. Lady puffed along. The rainbow was still in the sky, but Lady didn't try to find the end of the rainbow. She worked as hard as she could until all the telephones would work again. As Lady returned to Farquhar's sheds, she was amazed to find the end of the rainbow. It was right over Farquhar's sheds. "The old story was right," gasped Lady. "There's something magical in the end of the rainbow. My friends are the most wonderful thing of all."